Okay, how y'all doing? Um, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Um, you know, about the skin bleaching. I just saw on what's that? Jamaica, where they got this. I think it's a soap or something that actually just automatically just make your skin pale. And it's sad that it go to extreme because I'm for people to do whatever they want to do with their body. I'm not for people telling someone what not to do with their body. Whether it be the woman down in Europe darken her skin to get close to black complexion, dark brown color, should I say, or either the guy who's in Brazil who's white looking turned to Asian. I believe people have a right to do what they want to their body. Okay. I didn't bash Sammy Sosa. Actually, I would like to, since folks coming on my channel, I would like to talk to Sammy Sosa to get his input. Because while folks run their mouths, we would like to hear from the person's mouth how they feel about this, so we can get an insight. And so there are people say, well, people should be proud of who they are. But then I'm sitting here and I'm looking at, and this is folks. Not only that's those for the camera like myself, there are those who way lighter about these people complexion who get their bleaching skin tone, and they're telling them they should be proud of who they are, and you should love your melanin and this and that. But there are a couple of videos down there brag about being close to pale complexion and how they get their privilege, which is very unhumble on their part, showing shallow and arrogance. Now, I want to ask this question: while we making big folks making video about folks skin bleaching, besides the white woman in Germany who's getting darker, almost dark. No, she is getting darker than me. Ain't no one hell, which is double standard. That's why I hate double standards. Talk about white folks for years. Go on the beach, get close to my complexion, burn their complexion, risk skin cancer. Then they start making tanning lotions that are safer for the skin. Turn orange. No one is not saying self-hater, self-hater, self-hater. Well, they didn't go through oppression. Okay, yeah, but let's go through history. Y'all talking about culture vultures? Majority of in white culture was borrowed from people of color. Let's be real with that. Even this country, is why we tell white race people go back to Europe. This is not Europe. So, and I never forget, I was going to the doctor. I rode an Uber, and the man, he's mixed, but he looks white. Okay, he's multiracial, mixed like me, and does admit being part Native American. Okay, no, he's not a $5 Indian. Okay, so we're talking about our multiracial roots. And he said, yeah, and it's 'cause it was getting hot. And it is definitely hot in Houston. He was like, yeah, I get that tan because I got the Indian blood. So, but I'm like, you want to get darker. And in my head thinking, if someone reverse and say, well, I'm getting lighter or this and that, they will say, oh, you self-hater. But they're not going to tell that white-looking man who got Native American down the family tree that you hate yourself and you don't like your pale complexion. Why did I stay pale? I get tired of double standards because the irony of this is telling someone of color, especially if they're of black descent, stay in your place, live for me, don't move until I say you move. You know what I'm saying? If a person really hate themselves, I mean, there are a lot of folks who even we use Kodak Black. Kodak Black had never lightened his skin, wore, the twist, and looked buffoonish and stereotype. And this dude admitted having self hate. When I already knew way before him talking about he don't like black bitches and saying no. I knew by behavior. See, one thing, folks, the real self hate or the self destructive behavior, the thugging, shit, want to go kill somebody for fun, not kill somebody for self defense. Thug and call yourself a nigga. See, if you're proud of your blackness, the word nigga would not come in your vocabulary to describe yourself. You will put yourself so high you think beneath that word. But no, you gotta show out buffoon coon and coon buffoon and act like modern day Stephen Fletcher to show how proud and call yourself a nigga to get white people who are racist approval. Let's call it like it is. And anybody else, especially those who don't have no substance in the community. See, if the community was so proud, that's one thing I question about this. So proud of itself. Why not worry about trying to bring money in the community? Why not worry about trying to get the community to so it can have a job in the community? So they have to be and mad and talk about a Mexican taking a job that's from who not don't have no paper situation. I'm not making fun of this, but I laugh at people who say that because they not talking about building an African American community so we can have our own jobs like Candy from Escape does. Okay, that's why I took issue with Frazier. Okay, because that sister is bringing money into the community, and you over here trying to hurt this sister and calling her Bill Cosby and stuff. Okay, you're not talking about getting money for the community, building money. That's me. That's black power. Not shouting and saying, and I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm black, I'm black, I'm black. I'm black in this damn shirt. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You're not. That's not black power. Okay. So you selling white people's white racist man dope and killing another brother for it, killing another Latino brother for it, okay? Causing destruction. That's more self-hate right there. Selling crack cocaine, get on crack cocaine because you got self-hate. Let's call it like it is, okay? You smoking weed. Not everybody smoke weed, but some smoke weed because they can't handle the things who they... Okay, let's call it like it is. The white race people knew to bring drugs because of psychological damage in the community. They knew. That's why after segregation ended, they knew exactly what to do. That's why crack epidemic was so big. Not only in the African, in the Hispanic community too, okay? When we had that Hello Raza trying to be liars, one thing I bashed one Latino dudes talking about, black man, he's so happy bleaching, and I bashed him. I said, excuse me, Hello Raza, excuse me, you checking white on the census. I was putting paper. Rosa Perez said, you are showing your black. Okay, I'm bringing all that up. You can't sit here talking about Molly Perla creams. And let me tell y'all, not everybody who use lighting, brightening products is trying to look white. There are, like in Charlemagne, the so-called God situation. You can look at the rest of his body. He was lighter, but his face was getting darker. And that is true if you're not eating the right type of foods, or you, I guess it's a colon, or something in your body that produce more melanin that gets a higher pigmentation. And then too, if you're not using sunscreen, I use sunscreen, okay? Sunscreen. So you're not using sunscreen and none of that. You're gonna have different shades of your body. You know what I'm saying? So people do use that to even a skin tone, okay? But you have people who exaggerate to get lighter so bad, like get pale complexion, okay? And everybody should be proud, but at the same time, people who are proud so do make changes in their body, okay? Because it's them making their own decisions, not you making their own decisions. That's the difference, okay? And they do it for themselves. So if they're proud of themselves, they do it for themselves. They're not doing it to please you. There are people, because Vaz Cartel, when he was in Jamaica, from dark brown to bleaching to pale complexion, and then it's sold. And I want to tell you the reason why I do believe this epidemic is going to go real deep. Let's talk about the Rastafarian situation with Bob Marley. Remember, this is the same island, and I always bash this dude. Our birthday's the same, and I can't stand him. And I believe that he messed our community up since 1925. 1922, June 25th. Okay, Marcus Garvey, exactly the meeting with Ku Klux Klan. I always bring that date up to those Claudia Coon because it is documented he had a meeting on that date. See, this is the Garveyism is a collective controlling technique. And anyone, just like for example, I don't like sports as much, except for wrestling, okay? And if you try to tell me to go play basketball, the bad stuff that my dad yelling at me and yelling comes in my head, okay? Even me reading, I probably reading my thing for and the only time I read when things happen to me and I read about the history or something that relates to it, it's something that I feel so strongly to read about, okay? But I have a book about driving, and I haven't read all the pages yet. And, and I'm distracted. But it goes back when I was, 30 years ago, when my grandma would make me read and force and yell. A lot of these folks are projecting that mad anger because in Jamaica, when they had the black nationalist Garveyism and they had the Rastafarian, a lot of folks was mean-spirited about teaching Cocoa Black Pride. So people rejecting that, okay? And I always tell people, anytime you're forcing something, people go reject it, okay? They're not going to be, because they not making their own terms on their own decisions as individuals to be that, okay? And I always say that the people that usually hate other races end up hating themselves. That's very true, because, for example, you look at about the Latino community, because those I'm talking because Latino men bashing this, and I'm part Spanish Creole myself, so don't go there with me. As I brought the Molly, he was shut up about what about the Molly Pearl Cream, about the Mahola Raza situation, these immigrants, these Latinos. When one Chicano activist in the Mexica movement was asking Latinos, "What are you checking on the census?" And they said, "White." Y'all seen that video? Okay. Um, and they say that like Spanish are checking white. I said, before you start bashing African Americans and seeing people who also mix with white in the American, excuse me, shut up. You also don't even want to mix. You got black in you, and you don't look all that white, okay? And you didn't probably check white on the census, and I was saying that, so shut up. Oh, he was trying to say little comments at me like that because he knew. Because one thing, I'm not some African American people who don't read outside the box. I do. Okay, I go outside the box. I'm not no expectation of person. Okay, so I read about the yes. Okay, folks, y'all read about us. The reason why you using the stuff, the terminology, you're reading Darwinism books. And Nation Islam type books to tell brothers and sisters how to live their life, to stay in a place. That's how I know. So I believe that people should be able to make their own decisions, and if they bleach, tan, turn purple, go ahead and do it. Okay, it's America. We supposed to be a freedom, and you can't celebrate 4th of July doing this mess. Okay, but at the same time, instead of bashing the people who are bleaching, let's find out why they going the extreme to do this. Okay, there are no fully white people in Jamaica. Yeah, there are people that's real light, bright, okay, in Jamaica who control. And one thing you understand, just like in Mexico, the Afro-looking Mexicanos, I say looking because not all of them are they're not pure black. And the native-looking people, they're not all pure native. In Mexico, they have there is bleaching there too. Okay, yes. Okay, besides the Mare Perla creams. Okay, remember I told her my video about the Honduran. She looked native and more mestiza looking, stereotypical, and she wish she was white. Okay, so do you understand that a lot of stuff that's going on? I met Latinos who told me they wish they were white. So you can't make that joke with me. I remember after I had that argument with that big old Latino guy that was from LA and in Job Corps about the Michael Jackson situation. Okay, on my last other video. Well, you know that weekend is a girl, and she's a pretty Latina. She was going with this Puerto Rican dude that was crazy. Me and him got into it in 2004. Cause I didn't know he was Puerto Rican until they told me. And they were talking to me and him got into a fight. And over the homegirl that's I not talking to because she's a married woman. Um, I didn't know they was messing around, and he thought I was trying to mess with her. And even the janitor, the maintenance man guy told Chicano guy told the police, "Hey man, that's a married woman. Leave him alone. That's her friend. Talking about me." And he kept on trying to fight me, and I put that middle finger on it. She did, yeah. So anyway, in 2005, because he lied to that social development, the Latino woman there, the one that Patricia passed away later on. I couldn't stand her ever since then. Trying to correct me and stuff when I was the main victim. He wasn't. Don't try to put that on me, But she's dead now. Okay. Um, when I met her, it was that same weekend. It was about the Michael Jackson situation. Okay, me and that big old dude, from LA on. I threatened to call laws and beat him up with the computer motors and everything. Okay, remember, in business technology. The weekend, the girlfriend of that Puerto Rican dude, the Mexican girl, did what she told me. She had a hair dye blonde. I don't forget this. And she said, there's people in the northern Mexico, which is very true, because there are, even though there's lighter skin and those who look like white do that white egg mixture in Mexico, in southern Mexico, a lot of them also in northern Mexico is less heat there too, okay? And they live in small communities. And she said, oh, like experience, I wish I could look like that. And I said, I hope she went in our classroom in business technology, but I was saying, if I brought the Michael Jackson situation that we were talking about that Friday, I say, I guess what? I bet not hear her bash Michael Jackson if he did, because the damn woman said she wished she looked like a Spaniard and her hair dyed blonde and everything. I told you I hate hypocrisy. That's why I named the video about why he's tanning on one's not saying nothing. And truly, people need to mind their business, okay? You're not making videos about white folks who tan, who call us niggas. But and even I'm glad the Vibe show brought the Klan with the dreads in his hair. You're not talking about that. You're not talking about all, but y'all love to talk about African American people having insecurities and attacking it. But see, you're talking to weak-minded people who gonna sit here and do for you. I'm not a weak-minded person. I do for myself, and I do what the fuck I want to do, and you're not gonna change that until I make that change. Okay? And people, when I thought I was defending a sister about how she described herself, and people was mad about me because I'm very strong-minded about me. Fuck everybody else. I'm about my damn ass. I came here by myself back in 79, 38 years ago, and I died by myself, and so I had to live for myself in this body. The soul in my body goes whatever I want to do. Fuck everything. That's pride and self-love. Bingo. Even the Du Bois was defending that. Marcus Garvey was not. That's why he called him dangerous. And he did, because he went to the white man to try to tell us how to live our life. That's why, one thing is a video, I want folks to understand why when people bring up Malcolm X, people talk to, which is very true, that we were taught to hate the African side. But let me tell you this, at the same time, it's weird because we're not pure black. We're mixed. We come in different shades and hair textures. In our community, representation of us with different shades because of that mixed DNA, it's hard to say that. You know what I'm saying? So, I can understand we all with dark brown skin and kinky hair and big lips and wide nose. But we don't all look like that. So, and then we have grandparents and parents who represent that look of different shades and hair textures, do their admixture, and cousins. You know what I mean? Somebody might change their body to look like their grandpa. You know what I'm saying? So, it's weird that people they like, for example, you hate yourself. Do you know that I could have straight hair? I could, due to my mixed DNA, because my grandmother, the one that gave me hell, my grandmother who's a Taurus, her dad, the one who's dark skinned, remember talking about that on my dad's side? He was dark, but he didn't have kinky hair. He had straight hair. His dad, they said they called him a black Mexican, or East Indian. He wasn't Mexican or East Indian from India. He was Native American, of course. His dad was Native American, and then his dad's mom was part black and part English, white, born in Louisiana. They're from New Iberia. I was checking on what Answer comment last year. Okay, let's see. And I remember my grandma say, "Can you look at this cousin that came from New Iberia?" Which makes sense because I know my third grandmother, who was like a white woman on that side of the family tree, was from New Iberia. Just said she's from Louisiana. But I found out that my great grandfather, which is my grandmother's paternal grandfather, okay, the one that said like a black man, East Indian, his sister was born in New Iberia, Louisiana. I saw that on Instagram last year. But important is, it doesn't make any sense. So I guess I darken myself to get dark, to be proud of who I am. But we're not pure black. Let me explain the idea why we have this light skin versus dark skin. Remember, we're mixed race people. We're not pure black. Advocate that truth. Well, white man, it's a white man God. Can we stop acting like that? Oh, what? No, stop. They think we're not human because we got black DNA. Should we go around and say we're not human? Y'all let anything that the oppressors said, like I was telling people, we're not niggas. We're not niggas. Stop calling yourself a nigga. You can't shout Black Lives Matter and call yourself a nigga. You asking people to dehumanize you already. We as people who are mixed race, black American descent, okay, we come in all colors because of that. They put the one drop rule during slavery and after, when it got real major, to keep us in anti-black oppression. Okay? That's why they was raping the slaves. So each baby came out, you was a slave. Even if you look exotic, you can look like a stitch of Mexican, which is, they mix black and Spanish name too. They didn't get on plantation. And when they added stole Mexican, they found out, oh, your grandma was Afro-American. Oh, we gonna put you on plantation. Once you got to Texas, okay, look at it happen, okay? When Sam Houston, oh, we gonna all y'all who fought in the Hanos that fought with us, we make you slave because y'all got one drop black blood. I don't look black, and also Negro. Don't matter. We'll put you on the plantation. It's lucky it happened. You Puerto Rican too? You got black in you? I don't look black. Put you on a plantation. That's what it was about. It was not about black pride. One drop rule about dehumanizing you for having black blood. That's why some of our people was taught to hate the black part of them. I wish I get that point. Because in order to be white, you have to have freedom, privilege, and all that. And if you mix with white, well, black, remember they cover all of us, even those who like Wesley Snipes. We have to be put in the same pot with white people. They didn't want that to happen. Okay? It was Marcus Garvey. It was Wallace Fard. Okay? Elijah Muhammad who advocate liking the one drop rule. Because remember, you read about black history in them days, they did go in detail who was mixed. One thing, that's how I found out about Fred Douglass. I didn't read it in school. Reading black history from that back in the day, they don't want to go in detail. Mama was this, it was Indian. You know what I'm saying? That's how I knew about that when I was reading about this back in my teenage years, 20 years ago. Okay? And it was amazing how they went in detail. Other people, I was like, what, for real? You know, they don't teach this in school. So that's why. But they was advocating, and then one thing, like they bullying the sister that was defending on Facebook, they like to use bully tactics. Okay, intimidation tactics, which is not love. If you want to talk about biblical, I'm not perfect, but even Jesus, even Paul, St. Paul said in the Word of God, in the Corinthians 13, that love is not capable of injury. You're not supposed to talk about it like that if you love somebody. And if you are real fair skinned, I understand how people come up with, I get more privilege and therefore you can't get it. You should keep yourself. That's what they know. I've been seeing on these videos. You know what I'm saying? So, but me personally, since I'm a camera complected brother, if a dark skinned brother want to look like a dark, whatever, if a person is lighter than me want to look like me, hell, let them do it. You know, people should do whatever they want to do. And no one's not talking about white people every summer or even during the cold winter, wherever part of the world they go to down there and tan. Why no one's not tapping? Stay pale. Stay proud of your white skin. No one's not telling them that. And I met, don't you say, well, you're doing it for a fad. No, like a fashion state. I met white people, and never forget, that's why I would not add on my other Facebook, I would not add this dude who worked at Job Corps, white dude at my job, at the Job Corps I used to work. It was goes, well, I did work there too. And he was nice. He was one of fantastic business. He was one of the people that worked there, okay? And he was a former student. And I knew during the Michael Jackson case, this dude was bashing Michael Jackson constantly. And talking, oh, I want to be white, this and that. And he was laughing. But then he talking about, oh, and the same I feel like OJ did, it's such a whiteness and that. Then while we was close, new funny, you make fun, get mad about Mexicans speaking Spanish. Yeah, this dude. But why this dude turned around and said, man, Zach, I want to be brown. I'm tired of being pale. No, for real. That's what he said. I'm tired of being pale. I look sick. I wish I can get a tan. You know, I want to get darker, be brown like a Mexican. That's what this white dude said. I said, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You over here bashing. And then when I mentioned my mixed heritage, dude, we do not look alike. We as a people do not look alike. Do your white DNA in us. You don't want us to be seen in the same pot. But now, you know, it's funny. That's why they doing, like Colin Falter doing, trying to get non-blacks to attack us. This was the same thing they did, the white race people did with the Minuteman. They was getting African-American people. Remember, it was a dark-skinned brother, joining the Minuteman. I said, you dog on coon. Joining the Minuteman attacked the immigrants. I remember 10 years ago. Remember when George Bush was trying, the immigrant, they had a protest back in May of 2006. I don't forget this, okay? And you had African-American men joining. You had homeless men, African-American people talking about, they're taking our jobs. I'm like, brother, what did you do in your life not to get a high-wage job? If you already have conviction and records, that's the reason why you're homeless. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, no offense, but if the immigrant, legal or not, don't have a previous criminal background, I'm not being a coon. I don't have a background. I just got hired yesterday for a job, but still, I'm able to get a job. I'm trying to get my TWIC card too, by the way. Yes, I am. I'm trying to get TWIC card as well. And you're not, if you did something back in the day, they look at you, and especially you of color, they look at you as it hurt. If you're a white man, that's, yeah, the billionaire of that Johnson company molested his stepdaughter, the white man, billionaire. They let him be 4 months in jail without being on the sex offender list. That's probably privilege right there. If since you are a brother, whether you was my shade because he is darker than me, or dark or high yellow, you already know it's a slant. Why put yourself back in the day in that game? You just came out of segregation because he was older. I remember watching on, and I'm saying, I mean, you should know just because of integration. I mean, they let that go slide. It still had degrees of racism, you know, after segregation ended. So why would you put yourself in that pot? I ask that personal responsibility. Okay? Because me personally, I can make that claim. I ain't got no job, whatever, this and that, and I'm forcing it because my record ain't clean. I ain't trying to be in the private person owned complex. I'm trying to do right so I can pay bills and be independent and not have nobody run my damn ass. Okay? So, and I don't care if they did bribe me in the world or not. If they want, if I can, no, I don't care. Okay? So, my life is my life. That's all I care. So, you got to understand that they making this claim that this no, but y'all was on the Minuteman, the same white people who call you niggas when we use these niggas to get these WBICKs out. They were saying, yeah, they did butt dance and diamond and silk, butt dance for the white folks. They just laughing. Oh, look at these dog commandments. I know this is saying. I know they saying that. Did we used to get the Mexicans taking a job? But see, these two women are entrepreneurs. Okay, sisters, why did I get a job for the people of African American set in the community instead of worry about? Because I'm sorry, if I was a millionaire, I have my own business, and I'm open to everybody, no matter what color they are. But since that was a big issue, if I was y'all, then start hiring your friends, people out the street who can't get a job, who African, you know what I'm saying? It's who you know, not what you know. It's it's called networking. Network people who get. Thank you. Why sit here bitching mom about some in a job that pays low? It doesn't pay the bills. Hell, I got bills because that I want high wage to pay all my damn bills. I ain't trying to live in no guitar my damn life. Hell to no. I want the high wage money. But y'all see yourself for less. So going back to skin bleach, in Jamaica, those people, I'm sorry, anybody who does whatever they want to do with their body, I'm not going to bother with that. If they want to blacken their skin, if this shirt right here, or if they want to pale their skin complexion, do you. Okay? But don't make videos when you got countless of white people who do have power in this country, who go to the beach every summer, probably right now, tanning. Ain't none of y'all assholes going to bark because y'all know y'all place us. Let Master do whatever he wants to do. That's the whole reason why y'all doing this. Y'all mind y'all business when it comes to white folks. But you come out, you want to be busy bodies. Don't do this. And these grown ass people doing this shit. And I call it like it is. I don't like double standards. Y'all should be protesting. As y'all making these damn videos about Jamaica, why don't you go to the tanning booth, the tanning salon, and say, stop selling self-hate products. Y'all not doing that. As y'all talking about skin bleaching causes skin cancer, so does tanning. Look at the tanning mom don't have a skin as evil. How her making almost the color of this shirt. She was updated to tanning. So people do you. First of all, learn how to love yourself as an individual besides color and all that and race. And if you choose by you being your own individual, that is your business. Folks should mind their business. They're so concerned. It's funny, you got people who that complexion that folks are bleaching their skin to concern. Question is why you're concerned. Is it guilt? Is it guilt that you one time made fun of someone darker than you to make yourself feel good because you felt less unfortunate? Of course, I understand making fun of haters of the individual base, not the whole. When I made fun of people who are lighter or darker than me on the individual base, I wasn't making fun because of their complexion. They came to me, harassing me when they talking about, oh, you black, it's hard to dress you, they're white. And I said, excuse me, you're going to get a tan. Yeah, the dark one. Oh, you make fun because I don't call myself, because I'm not that complexion, not dark complected, dark chocolate complected, almost Western Snake complexion, and they mad because I brought it up. I don't please people regardless of what your shade of color is. Once again, I say in my damn video, I please this person here. You looking right now. I only got one soul, one life, born alone 38 years ago. Okay? About to celebrate next week. I'm not trying to live my life in turmoil and hell to pleasing people. That's a headache. That's what the suicide came out. It wasn't ashamed of me. It was the predicament that I was upset about. That folks trying to put a stumble out to get out. So I say, fuck it. I'ma do me. Folks get mad, say I'm mad, mean, and I don't this and that. Then take it and leave it and go and about your damn business. Cause I ain't trying to live my damn ass for nobody but my damn self. And folks need to have that attitude. And if you want to darken your skin, lighten, put blue, red, pink contacts, I'm an individualistic person. I'm not a collective person. Do you? And the folks who don't like it, mind your business. Because y'all not going to them damn white people. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean say it like that. Y'all not going white people. Y'all sure stay in y'all place. Yes, master. We respect your rights. White folks y'all get mad at Ruby Garcia. The reason why y'all got mad at Ruby Garcia, let me tell you the reason why. Because she hang with people of accuracy defending y'all. But the average white person who put them dreads on, braids on, like that Klansman did, who was out there or protesting about keeping the Confederate soldiers with a Klan tie, you ain't gonna ball that white man. He gonna get his homeboys, his white homeboys, and whoop your damn ass with them guns them ghetto guns. You ain't gonna worry. They got them real power guns. You know you gonna go to gun show. See, y'all know y'all damn place. But Ruby Garcia, who don't have that mess, y'all pick on the weak. See, I know exactly what you're doing. And when, like last year, when I defended that white Jewish man with the dreads, that sister, you should not be wearing dreads. That's cool. And he got mad in the face. Now that's me. That's I don't mind being called crazy. Because folks say, you crazy. I can't stand. Yeah, I'm glad because I'm scaring y'all damn asses. I'm going to give you fucking hell about my damn rights about what I do with my damn hair. And that's self-pride. You didn't think that? Yes, it is. Because you're defending your right to do what the motherfucker you want to do. Like Dencia. Dencia, I love me some Dencia. I don't give a damn what y'all say about Dencia. Dencia stood up for her, and she proud of who she is. Will she bleach her skin? Y'all got that shit from Elijah Muhammad. Shut up. He didn't love his people. He said my guys to get killed. And that white man in Dallas, I'm gonna bring this up. That white man in Dallas who had connection with the Ku Klux Klan, being there paid them to go kill. Thank you. I'm glad. Shout out to Omar Shabazz. I'm not Muslim. Assalamu alaikum. He left the Islam. I remember that. I'm gonna bring this up because I'm a freedom fighter. I don't like to buy a stone block anybody's freedom. Whether it be a white person, a African American, whatever. Do you? I don't like the hypocrisy. Once again, I do not like the hypocrisy of the message. Because you're going to attack Jamaican people bleaching their skin, attack the white folks at Jamaica who tanning their skin. And sometimes be probably a racist, redneck supervisor who went down there and tan. They go in and be happy and then go back to work and say, oh, I can't stand niggers at my job. Oh, yeah, that goes on too. See, y'all not gonna pick on them people. You're gonna try to pick on Kylie Jenner. Yeah, because Kylie Jenner hang with African American people. But you ain't gonna hang with them white folks who actually do hate you, who will put the braids and the dreads and the fades and everything and the designs. You're not gonna attack them white people. Y'all know y'all place. See, y'all weak-minded. See, I don't like hypocrisy, and I think people should learn how to mind your business. Them people in Jamaica ain't doing nothing to you. If they burn their skin, people do, they learn from the mistakes. Experience is the best teacher. It is. I could tell somebody, hey man, it's gonna blow the fire up. I ain't gonna listen to you. I say, what? We get it. And I'm gonna tell you something, because I am a scoffer my own self. The Bible even tells you, whoever, don't correct a scoffer, in incel or arrogant person, it says, whoever correct the wise man, he'll love you for correction. That's in Proverbs 9. Proverbs 9, 7 to 9. And I laugh at people who claim to be more Christian than I am. Don't even know that verse. I know that verse. You never correct a person who does not want to be corrected. They have to learn for themselves in order to know why. So if they do get those things happen to them, then they'll realize, hey, stop doing what I'm doing. There's no difference someone smoking, a chain smoker. A chain smoker with all that nicotine is going to cause cancer. Okay? I can't stop the person. I can stop the person smoking around because I have asthma. But when they're in their own way from me, you know what I'm saying, and not bothering me, okay, and I'm not near them, they want to smoke their life away hell. That's what they got to do. But if they live longer and they realize they got cancer, then they pop in their heads, you know what? Let me start doing what I'm doing. It's no different for me. I'm a sugar eater. I've been trying to fast over sugar because my feet was tingling. And I had a grandfather who's diabetic. And something told me, Zach, start lowering down your sugar. Stop eating so much sweets. I was drinking a lot of black seed oil and stuff. Yes, I was. I'm a very organic person. And I had to realize, and have I had folks try to stop me from eating the sweets, I'll be trying to go extreme against it. No, there's no different than what Whitney was going through with her drug habit. People were forcing her, and she did change. The more people push, the more people go against what you're trying to do. A lot of folks don't understand that. It's like it's a production. It's projecting the resentment of that person yelling at you because they're looking at your action. They're not looking at the message you're speaking. And you have an ugly action about it, no one's going to get the good message out of it. That's very true. So if the people in Jamaica end up getting cancer, whatever, they have to learn it on their own. Just like the white folks who tan. Okay, it's time for us to start minding their business, and I wish people in this country, especially people be land of the free, do that. Um, I don't care what people do, but when they start attacking and being hypocritical, that's when I speak about it. And trying to stumble out someone else, I defend that the white looking dude in Brazil, cause that white dude who changed to be Asian, he didn't do nothing to me. There's a reason to make fun of him. What he did to himself. Remind that back. What I say he did to himself. He did to you. He did to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to respect people's decisions and move on. And have your own life. Worry about what your body do. Are you bleaching your skin? Some of y'all ain't pale like white folks. And some of y'all doing it talking all that mess. You tanning? Okay, worry about that. Don't worry about the other person. Okay? What they doing got nothing to do with you. So me personally, that's their business. They want to bleach their skin. Like it's a white person business want to tan their skin. Just don't make the doggone hypocritical argument. Okay? I tell it like it is. But that's all I can say. I don't elaborate on this mess. But it's getting on my nerves. Here we go. Some people of Negro descent trying to run someone else's life. You know what I'm saying? And have nothing else to do but to trying to be a controller. Trying to be a bully and dominate somebody. Dominate your own damn ass. Don't dominate someone else's. Okay? Because them people ain't trying to live for you. They doing it for themselves. Okay? And about Sammy Sosa. One thing about Sammy Sosa, I don't care what he does his body, but it's a reflection of how the world treats him. I want you to understand what I said. I don't care about what he does in his body, but what he doing to himself is how the world it reflects how the world treats him. And I mentioned in my video about the mejor de raza in Latin America and the anti-island black but I'm mestizo by check white situation. Look what's going on. And not putting folks like Sammy Sosa on or someone indigenous looking on the video. I mentioned that video as well. I want you to understand that. Okay? It's what you do in your business should not bother other people's business. Sammy Sosa didn't rob my house and kill me and poison me, whatever. He can call me out my name, so what the hell? You know? So that's their business. That's all I have to say. You know, it doesn't affect me because it's his body. I have my own damn body to worry about. Yeah, this ain't no white man, okay? White man doesn't worry about. I mean, there are those trying to be bullies and controllers and try to dominate somebody. Yeah, that's who those trying to worry about what you're doing. But ones who ain't worried, they tanning. You're not picking them. So don't pick on them. They ain't picking on you. That's all I can say.